here with Black. 2 days after CIS elimination from TI4. Sorry, buddy. What happened? What happened?
In all honesty, I have no idea what happened. Just everything. Okay, nothing good happened. Only the bad things happened, and we got completely demolished.
What
no chance.
What do you think you would have done differently if you could do it again? Get the visa earlier, maybe?
Definitely practice a lot more, but like we were completely like out of the game. Like we didn't know what to pick or what to do or anything. And I guess that showed as well.
Why? What happened back in China? Just no practice, or why didn't you guys practice as much?
Okay, so there's a longer story behind that. We got second at the qualifier and then went home. As soon as we got home, I told them to go back to their home cities to apply for the passports because they never left China before. And then they went home. I asked them to practice online, but they said it's pretty pointless to practice online, so we didn't practice for about 3 weeks. And then as soon as they got back to our base, they got their first visa denied, and then they just said they don't feel well, they don't feel like practicing.
That's too bad.
And then they added up to I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, and then I had to leave China at the 30th of June because my visa was also expiring, and then obviously that didn't help. And yeah, that's pretty much why we didn't practice.
Wow, visa issues. That's pretty terrible. I guess it's really hard on the mindset when you know you might not get in and you're just nervous and you're not sure whether you can practice. It's really hard for something that you're not even going to be able to play. Yeah. But that's all in the past now. Yep. What was your experience like being on a Chinese team?
At first it was like I expected. Everybody worked really hard and was just really dedicated to the game and pretty much just focusing the whole life on the game. And we played, I don't know, 14 hours a day, just Dota. And whenever we go, we just talked about Dota. It basically just became our life. That was just what I expected as well.
And do you feel that kind of practice is better for a team? Do you think if some of these Western teams did that, they would become a lot better?
There are many different approaches to practice. Whether you play massive hours or if you play massive hours and you don't use them efficiently, it doesn't really matter. It's if you play 14 hours and you just play analyzing or nothing, that's the same as if you play 6 hours but you do it much more efficiently. So I wouldn't say the hours matter that much. It's just how efficient you do it.
And what do you think about the approach towards the game? Not just the practice, but how do Chinese teams think about the game differently? Strategies? What's different?
Before DK, they would always think about the safest way possible to play. But ever since DK came to China, they pretty much just ran their own stuff. They didn't care about the other Chinese teams, and that changed the whole scene. The Chinese teams are a lot more aggressive now. They tower dive and just push you. That has never happened before, and that's all thanks to DK.
And do you feel that there was that whole situation with not practicing with DK? What happened there? Right. What was that? Do you know anything about that?
Well, apparently, every team except VG and ourselves boycott DK because they're not a pure Chinese team.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
really?
Exactly. Because IG isn't completely Chinese either, right? But they would practice with IG and not with DK. So I have no idea what happened there, but they would only practice versus us and VG, which was also the period where they got a lot worse because it's.
But you're not even Chinese either.
Yeah, I have no idea what the big deal was with them.
Okay.
It was just really weird. But it was also the period where they got a lot worse because they couldn't practice against many teams.
You lived in China for quite a while. How long was it?
I think in total it was 7 months.
Do you speak any Chinese?
I actually do.
Okay, go ahead. Give me some.
What do you want to hear?
Anything. What do you know how to say?
我会说中文.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
Can you
What
speak
else?
Chinese too?
我也会说中文。
真的吗？
我的中文还可以，好久没说。
我的中文比我的英文好。
No way. I don't think so.
No way. Like it's just I don't know. Chinese is a very hard language.
你会不会点菜？中文点菜？
点菜
Order food.
Oh, 点菜 order. You just asked me if I can order food.
Yeah. Can you order food in Chinese?
I can't like order food online. I can just like order like in a restaurant because online it's like a lot harder because you have to speak a lot more.
Can you read any of it? Because I can't really read much.
Symbols are super hard, man. It's like impossible. I only know like 3 symbols or something. Because actually, when I asked the Chinese how did you learn that, they said it's really hard for them too as children because you have to learn all of them.
Memorize.
Yeah, you have to learn all of them by heart.
Yeah.
Like if you come into that when you're like 20, it's really really hard to do.
Probably not even worth it, you know.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know how much time that.
So what's next for Black?
What's next for me?
You gonna play a Chinese team again, or are you gonna try and join a Western team, or what's gonna happen?
Like for me personally, it doesn't really matter where I play. I just always try to pursue like the place where I think I can improve at best as person and as player. So whether that's China or like the Western scene doesn't really matter to me. I just want to try to find like a good home. But like both scenes are definitely possible.
Are you looking to come back to Germany?
Yeah, I'm actually like going back to Germany for like a month after TI, see what happens, and then I'm gonna go from there.
Are you a football fan? They're in the World Cup final.
I am. Like I was super happy when Brazil like got owned by Germany.
Yeah, that was not even close. That was.
Well, I was happy for us, but like was really like must have felt terrible for the Brazil team on like the home ground.
It's almost like this kind of loss though is embarrassing more so than like just heartbreaking. Like if my team lost like 2-1, like really close,
that's okay.
Because like maybe like bad call or something, then but this is like no chance,
It wasn't close, yeah. But like that's definitely because like Neymar and Silva weren't there.
Yeah, but I still think they would have.
They would have lost probably, but not by that margin.
Yeah. That's like. Do you feel bad for Brazil because that's probably how you felt after you guys got eliminated from the qualifier?
Like Neymar actually like made a YouTube video before the game, I think, that he feels so sorry that he can't play, that he hopes the best for his team, and then that happens. That must be really heartbreaking for the guy because he couldn't do anything about it. It's just like you have to watch, and he probably felt the saddest out of all of them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, next year is another year. Yep. Unlike the World Cup where they got to wait 4 years again for the next one. Neymar probably only has 2 more. You probably can play another 5 internationals. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Like I talked to Mushi, and we agreed on like age until you're like 40 doesn't even really matter. So I hope we can see Mushi in like another 12.
Yeah, maybe. Do you think next year's TI more money, more hype?
Like it's definitely going to be bigger, but not like it's not going to grow as much as it did from last year to this year because it was like over 3 times as much. That's not going to happen again, but it will definitely like grow bit by bit. And like you can see like all the other small tournaments are already increasing with the prize pool and the size of players and the way they help the community and players as well. It's just like it's incredible.
Do you feel you have grown as a person? In terms of like skill and Dota experience.
Ever since I went to China, I think I've definitely grown as a person. Like I'm a much more aggressive player now than I was before because they kind of force you to do that, and like you just learn a lot about like life experiences as well if you're in China for a very long time because it's a very different approach to life. And like I don't regret my time in China at all, even if it wasn't as successful as I've like wished it to be, but I don't regret it at all. It helped me a lot. And
do you think you're going to be able to lead a team maybe if you're outside of China?
Lead a team?
Who made the calls on CIS?
It was me.
You?
Yeah. Like at the TI4 qualifier, and like after that it was me. So
yes, I guess
maybe I could lead a team. I'm not sure. It's really hard because you have to like watch yourself.
How do you lead a team from the first position? Isn't it harder? Isn't it usually support?
It's usually support, but it's they wanted me to do it because they said I was like the most experienced player, so I would probably like make the least mistakes with all the calls. But I don't know, just being a leader, it's really hard. You have to like watch all the other teams draft, like think about everything, make the right calls. If you make a wrong call, the whole game can be over. It's like a very big burden, and it's being a really good captain, like Burning or Puppy or something like that, is like really, really hard. I have no idea how they do that.
So you'd rather be just a carry. Let me farm and
let me farm. You tell me when to come, and then we do that.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's good.
What have you been doing? What did you do? Did you do anything fun in China outside of Dota, or did you just play Dota the whole time?
Like during the time they weren't there, like the month or a bit longer, I just went to the gym in the morning alone, and then I just fiended Dota all night. Because I couldn't really do anything. I didn't know the city because it was not Shanghai, it was at Kunshan, which is like 2 hours away from Shanghai. So I didn't really know where to go or what to do.
What's the Chinese server like?
You're gonna see a Doom and a Phoenix in every game.
Phoenix, okay. Phoenix not even in them.
It's really, really annoying to play in China servers. Like I started with 6K MMR, and now I have 5.3.
Oh, why?
I lost like.
You have less MMR than Too Good.
Yeah, I do, because I just lost so many games. There was a period where I lost like 20 games in a row, I think.
Wow. Why?
Okay, so the enemy team picks a Doom, and he has like a Midas in 5 minutes. I have no idea how he does that. And then he comes out of the jungle and just kills you. I mean, at 20 he has like Shiva's Guard, Blink, Midas, and Mech, and he just can't do anything. He just dooms you and kills you, and then you cry and say GG. Like it pretty much depends on who picks Doom first.
And why don't teams pick Doom now?
They do?
Yeah, but he's not like 100% win rate.
No, it's not, but that's because in matchmaking games it's really uncoordinated.
Yeah.
He dooms one and he just chases you into the base and nothing happens. I'm like, guys?
Yeah, okay.
There's a Doom here.
What are you gonna do in Germany? You excited to see your friends again, see your family again?
Yeah, like I definitely missed all of them, and like we have some plans to go out together and do some things, and I don't know, I'm just gonna like play there casually, waiting for the storm to pass.
Oh yeah, the big post-TI.
There's gonna be a huge reshuffle. Like it's not only reshuffles from teams and like players leaving, joining other teams. It's also gonna be like retirement this year. Many big Chinese players. Like,
I don't know if they're gonna retire.
That's
$20 million next year. Why would they retire? Come on.
That's what they say every year, right?
Every year
never actually happened. Yeah.
No, they're not gonna retire.
I don't think so either, but they like announced it.
It's a $10 million prize pool. Why would they quit? Next year, gonna be like even just coming in 8th gets you 100K. Like, why would you do it?
But the price jump from 8th to 9th is so big, right?
Yeah.
It's like 560.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. But I've heard the TI is like the 3rd biggest tournament ever, and like bigger than golf or something.
Yeah, bigger than some golf tournaments. Yeah.
It's actually
pretty cool.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any shout outs you want to give? Any last minute stuff?
Shout out to all people who support me, my family, friends, fans. Without them, I've probably quit a long time ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like in China, when you're sitting there alone, because I didn't have a team for 4 months, right? I was just like, they were pretty much the only ones who kept me going, because it was a pretty grim time.
But you're back.
I'm back.
You're black.
Black is
and
back.
You're ready to go.
Yes, I hope so at least.
Okay, so well, look forward to seeing you on a team after TI, whether it's on a Western team or a Chinese team. We hope you make it back to TI5. Do you have any call-outs?
Call-outs?
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for the interview.
Yeah. Thank you very much too.